Hasan The Hun, Hasan Abi, Hasanabi, Hasan Abi. That's right, he says to Dave Weigel's tweet, which says, Dore used to work at TYT, whose founder co-founded the most effective organization for replacing centrist Democrats with leftists in my lifetime, Justice Democrats. The whole losing means actually winning thing seems less fun than, actually winning, which Jimmy Dore does. Hasan Abi, OFC Kyle, is the other co-founder of the JD, and he is an advocate for forcing the vote on M4A, but he too is also frustrated about the constant infighting amongst the pod left and their Twitter stands. Jimmy Dore is a fucking badass, and I want Medicare for all, and I want the conversation, so we don't have any power whatsoever, so yeah, I'm going to grab this fucking narrative. I'm going to hold on to this narrative. I'm going to beat the shit out of this fucking, we got what, a month to figure this shit out instead of getting down and organizing. We're still arguing about, who's right and who's wrong, so, maybe that's, I'm going to get to organizing, right, get this shit actually accomplished. Hasan Abi, okay, Hasan, that's, not helpful. The leftist proverb, apparently, this is Briahna Gray, now is not the time, a liberal proverb, now is not the time, justice delayed is justice denied. Leftist proverb, she is funny. Let's read some other Briahna Gray tweets. She's got the Bad Faith podcast. She said, spoke to Kyle Kulinski on Force the Vote, 17 minutes. When Dems do have power, they decline to use it. At AOC, at Pramila Jayapal, Mark Pocan, Rokana, at Rashida Tlaib. The id poll wars are about to get real fun. The IDPOL, the id poll. I've been calling for more nuance in this conversation for a year. Now we have Joe Biden threatening black leadership during a leaked call with you're going to have to work with Hispanics because they outnumber you. We could have avoided this. Spam risk. Why is there so many fucking spam phone calls? Jesus Christ. We could have avoided this zero-sum politics. Hard to see how folks making this argument wouldn't deride civil rights era, lunch counter-protest at theater. Briahna Joy, fucking kicking ass, taking names. Let's keep on going. I do, in fact, believe I'm morally right. Healthcare is a human right. 40 minutes ago, 15 million just lost their employer-based health insurance. 88% of Democrats support Medicare for all, but barely half of elected Democrats in the House do. Who's going to hold them accountable? Progressives could literally rid of Pelosi as Speaker of the House even if they don't ask for anything. That's not a moral victory. That's a win. That's a win. Is there a good Force to Vote Facebook organizing group specifically for the D.C. area? If not, would it be useful to start one? I'm going to say yes to that. Okay, I started one, but I hear the criticism of Facebook and we'll work on other platforms too. If there's already a group, let me know and I'll delete mine and promote the other one. But I didn't see any. Yes, there is absolutely no confusion among voters about whether Biden supports Medicare for all. If you're interested in actual arguments, the gaggle of podcasters that includes Cornel West, the co-founder of Justice Democrats, the former national press secretary of the Bernie campaign, and former senior politics editor of The Intercept. Read this. I am kind of interested. Currentaffairs.org. Article, The Case for Forcing a Floor Vote on Medicare for All. Currentaffairs.org. Okay, who wrote this? Briahna Gray. Okay, I'll read it. I read David Sorato's bullshit, so might as well read something that's truly amazing. How many of you on the left will argue against pushing Medicare for all in the middle of a pandemic when there is little to no downside? Organizers, please continue to reach out. You know who would vote against universal health care during a pandemic? Anna Kasparian and Gene Kugar. Probably the whole TYT network, right? Ben Dixon, Arthur Farron Cousins, Emma Vigilant, Sam Cedar, Hasan Abi, David Pacman, Jacobins, Ben Burgess, Max Kaiser, Stacey Hebert, Cody Johnson, Francesca Fiorentino, Voss, Josh Fox, Roland Martin. He's making a list, checking it twice. Hard Lens Media. I like the titles, and I think that they're probably more right than they're wrong. They got 2 hosts on Hard Lens Media. They got nearly 4,000 views. They got money, they got the equipment, they got good internet. And here's the team. They're a little loud in the interviews.
With that being said, we're going to get started with our next story. And this is going to be an update to a live stream that I did last night. Jimmy Dore, Chicago's very own, versus Cenk Uygur, the leader of the rebellion. Cenk Uygur.
Why does he laugh like that nerd in Back to the Future? The guy doesn't watch himself. It looks like he's got, man, he could... I'm doing the best. He's got, you know, the speaker. He's got, you know, the thing and this and that and all this. Just wash your fucking hair, you know. Part it. Do something. Cut it. Just shave it all off, motherfucker. Golly, this makes me want to... I think I'm going to shave right after this.
Leader of the rebellion. Oh, boy.
And if you want to... Kit Cabello, and Kit Cabello's, you know, fucking dirty-ass scrub. And then you got Daniel Lupker. And Daniel Lupker, he's, you know, got a nice look going for him, and he always seems to make kind of insightful comments. He's always, like, snarky and confident and shit.
Rebel headquarters. You know what? We're Rebel headquarters. It's an opinion, Cenk.
Yeah.
We have it now. We'll take it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. So what's going on? First, I just before I get started with the story and pull up some tweets, because again, this fight between Jimmy Dore and Cenk is, I think a lot of people are missing the point, and I talked this over with a lot of other fellow commentators, and Jimmy Dore has even said, "The fire we got." Jimmy Dore, to believe me,
kicks back to the caucus, and then it's chaos, and then a whole bunch of people can run, who would then majority of 218. So she has